Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about a product that was sent to me, which is this here. But before we talk about it, this is it's a ghillie suit from KalKal. I posted a video back right at the beginning of 2025, and it was with me cleaning a buck out in the swamps, and I forgot my knives. All I had was my blades. I didn't have the actual handle to my knives. I say about 3 days after posting that video, I got an email from Jesse over at KalKal asking if I wanted to do a review video on a set of knives that they had. It was a set of skinning knives. It had all kind of stuff in it. But I was like, no, I don't really need no knives. I got knives, I just forgot the stuff. I don't want no knives. So I went through their website and I said, hey, I've been wanting to get one of these ghillie suits. Because I got people, I follow a few people, mainly Robert Carter. He does a lot of hunting on the ground. And I've been dabbling in that myself. And he's made videos about these ghillie suits and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons why I've been wanting to get one, and funds has been tight, and whenever I seen a perfect opportunity to get one of these things, and say, you know what? I asked him, instead of the knives, can I get a ghillie suit? And he said, yeah. So we worked out a deal. So here we are. There will be a link in the description of discount codes and how to get to their websites and stuff like that. You can also get on Amazon. You can find these things on Amazon. And they have 3 different colors. Yeah, they got 3 different colors, I believe. I got the green one. I got this thing to hunt the hogs out in the marsh. I went with the green one. I know the green one ain't gonna blend in as good in the tall marsh grass, but I wanted to be able to use it whenever I go hunting some deer out in the swamps and all. I can tuck up into some bushes pretty good. I'm going to roll through some footage, you know, as I'm talking about this thing, of when I have used it to go hunting a few times, and it's just I haven't showed it up in any of my videos. Now, it has been in the videos, just ain't nobody noticed it because it's been shoved in between my frame and my pack when I'm walking through the woods. If you look behind me, you'll be able to see it, you know, and shoved down in between the actual bag and the frame. But let's pull this thing out. I'm going to talk about it a little bit and roll through some footage of some areas. There's 5 or 4 pieces to this thing. It comes with this nice little bag. Now, how durable this bag is, I don't think it's going to be like the bestest thing to carry it through the woods with and stuff like that. But it's a good enough bag to store it in and keep put up in your closet or wherever you're going to do it. Now, on their website, it says to store this thing flipped inside out. Now, whenever I got ready to do this video, which I will go through on what I use and what I don't use, but I'm going to show you all the pieces to it because there's way more stuff in here than what I actually need. So, when I pull it out of the bag, mine's not going to be stuck inside or flipped inside outwards like it should be. But like I said, I will go through and talk about, here's the bag here. We'll set it off to the side. Actually, we'll shove it off to the side. Alright, this one here, this piece here is the legs, the pants, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and see it has these little buttons right here for getting over your boots or whatever, you know, and to make it easier to slip over your pants. It's made out of polyester, the inside of it is, and it's like a little screen thing. I hope you can see that on video. And then it's got all these different little strips. If you can see that, where they stitched all these strings on, they got it double stitched. So it ain't just like a one line stitch running through there, so it should hold up a lot better than your normal one. But I said I'll, like sitting right here, it's kind of hard to fluff it out. But I'll roll through some footage of me actually wearing this thing. Now, when I go hunting, I'm not going to use the legs. All I really wanted was the jacket. Because the jacket's big enough to where when I'm sitting down on the ground, it hangs to the ground. Like all the strings and all just hang to the ground. It covers you up. You don't if you're using it for hunting, you don't necessarily need this. There's all different kind of things you can use this for. You know, and it ain't just, they didn't make it unnecessarily. I don't even think they actually made it for hunting. I think they made it for like all these guys doing paintball and airsoft and stuff like that. So there's all different kind of things you can use it for. That was the pants. This here's the jacket. But it's pretty cool. You know, and there's the inside of it. That's what it looks like. Now, the only thing that I'm a little worried about down here in South Georgia is when it gets full-blown summertime, like it normally is whenever deer season comes in, this thing may be a little hot. I'm going to, the way it sits right here is the way it comes from KalKal. But I believe I'm going to trim up some of this stuff to make it more suit me for my needs. Like I say, there's your arm. Like I said, it goes all the way down to your hands. That's the jacket. This here's the face mask. Like I said, when you slide it on, it covers you completely up. Like I said, I haven't used it a whole lot, but I have used it. Now, here's one of the things. With the footage I got, I'll show you how it looked when it came, and I have done some modifications to the face mask here, and that's simply because I cannot stand anything covering my face. Like, I don't know how people sleep up underneath in sleeping bags and all, and just like tuck all the way up in it and cover their heads. I can't do it. You know, it starts making me feel claustrophobic. And when I put this on, you know, it has that same polyester screen that covers your face. But I did put it on and made, you know, so I could show what it looks like when it come out of the package. If I have any issues out of this face mask, it's going to be because of what I did to it, not because of how they built it or nothing like that. But I mean, it's an extremely big face mask. I mean, it covers you, but when you stick it on, see, all I did was I cut out the little face screen on it. I will probably end up cutting it all the way through. That way it folds completely out. And it's, like I said, it's nothing to do with them. You know, and it's me. I can't handle the screen covering my face like that. But see, here's why I think they originally made it strictly for like your airsoft and stuff like that. And this here is for your gun. It's to help break up your gun or whatever, your airsoft rifle, whatever you're using. I mean, it's got all these little different ties where you can strap it onto your gun and it'll help break your gun up. I'm not going to use that. I mean, you could actually use it on your bow too, to be honest. You can strap this up at the top and run it down the front of your bow. But like I said, that's why I believe it's more targeted for your airsoft people and stuff. I will probably end up going through and trimming a lot of this because the strings is like really long. You can see how long that is. I think they said it's like 8 inches long. And I'm probably going to cut them down to about 2 to 3 inches to try to help mitigate how hot it's going to be during the summertime. That, and when you got it on, I'm bow hunting. That's the reason I'm going to do it, is like this arm here, I really need to trim up this arm. That way when I pull the bow back, you know, and I ain't got no issues with it interfering with my arrows or nothing like that. So I want to trim this arm back and trim my chest down. Other than that, it's been a very good product. I've had no issues out of it. They got all different kind of sizes between adults and youth. So you can get on their website and check it out. if you have any kids, which that would probably be like ideal for making sure you can conceal your kids when you're out there hunting. But you can see it, I mean, it's a big old suit. You got plenty of coverage. Well, like I said, they got all the different sizes for you in between adults and kids and stuff like that. And with the material, you know, it's nice and breathable, like when I did wear it. But so far, the only time I've been hunting with it, it's been kind of chilly. So I can't, as of now, I can't tell you how it's going to be in the summer. But I'll go ahead and tell you, the summertime, it's more likely going to be hot. That's one reason why I want to trim it down just a little bit. But you can see, I mean, it's very breathable. This is what's going to be hot, is all that string right there. If you are out in the blazing summertime when the humidity is around 100% like it's normally is down here, you're gonna be hot in this thing. And I don't, to be quite honest, I don't think there's any suit out there. There's a stick shoved in it from me walking through the woods. But I don't think there's a company out there that'll make a suit, this style suit, or even if it just had anything you put on top of you, it's going to be hot. I don't care. There's nothing you can do about that. And I said, it comes with enough stuff to cover you from your head all the way down to your feet. You know, and you can get pretty concealed with this thing. But yeah, I said I ain't going to stretch this out too much longer. I mean, there's not much more I can do to explain it other than, you know, and you can see where I'm rolling through some of the footage and stuff like that, you know, and it's a good product. I would buy it again. I just had the opportunity to get it and do a video on it. You know, and it's just one of those things where I'm only going to do videos for something that I actually am going to use out in the woods. If it's not something that I'm actually going to use, I'm not even going to waste my time with it. You know, and I don't know how much I'm going to actually use this. There's only a few places that I hunt that this would actually come in handy. And especially if I'm going to start trying to get into the ground hunting with a longbow, this right here is going to come in clutch with that. As that on their website, it says when you store it, you need to flip it inside outwards. That way all the strings is on the inside. When you fold it up and shove it back down in the bag, it kind of helps protect it. And I believe it said when you wash it, you hand wash it and hang it up somewhere and let it drip dry. You know, and you don't want to throw it in no washing machine, which I'll go ahead and tell you, a washing machine would love this thing, and a dryer with all that string right there. So you can't just throw it in your washing machine and dryer. I wouldn't suggest it anyways, but I'm gonna get this thing put up and we're gonna call it a day. I come out here to do this video, and the craziest thing, I've been waiting just about all morning to get out here to do it, and it's because it's been storming like crazy today, and I waited on it, and it ain't rained in the last couple hours. My luck, I'm talking about as soon as I got out here and got everything set up, went inside, grabbed this thing, come back out, and it was starting to rain. It's raining right now. So hopefully you don't hear all the rain in the background and stuff like that hitting this tin roof. Hey, I give a special thanks to Jesse over at KalKal for sending this to me. You know, and I believe next deer season I'm going to have some fun with this thing. I don't like it, and actually turkey season's coming up here pretty soon, and I think that's when I'm really going to need it, during turkey season. And I may try to figure out how to get this thing on my bow. I may try to figure out a way of getting it on my bow and making it where I could take it on and off. I will put all the links and everything, discount codes in the description below. And as of now, I don't have as in making this video, I don't have the discount code. I got to put this video together, upload it, and once I have it uploaded, I send it to them so they can see I actually made the video, and then they'll give me the discount code, and then we'll discuss on when we're gonna release the video and stuff like that. So, oh, well, that's gonna be it. Hey, we appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. We'll catch you on the next video.